All right, hi, welcome back to another video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So the kid's mom are off. She went off. She's on her way to Florida for a wedding that she's been looking forward to for the past month and a half, 2 months now. And about I think 3 or 4 months ago, I had to steam clean this rug as my daughter, you know, makes a mess. And this is what she does. Okay, and her mother's in the house. My kids live with her. And every time I come here, I'm here for the weekend to watch the kids. And I decided, you know what, let me just go underneath her bed and look at what mess she's made. And, I keep telling her to whoever in the school is buying her these, is giving her these things, to not bring them here, because this is the type of mess that she makes with it. Okay, this is the type of stuff that she's doing, making all this slime. Look at all this stuff, right? I mean, a 9-year old should not be this, uh, uh, should be doing stuff like this. Okay? And it's because, again, the environment in which her mother have her living in. And her mother don't want to see it. I said to her, I'm going to send you a picture of what Alyssa did underneath the bed. And she's like, no, don't send it to me because I don't want to see it. I'm trying to, the weekend, trying to enjoy this wedding this weekend. I don't want to think about that stuff like that. She never thinks about it. She avoids it. And this is what she does. She avoids the kids. And when they make a mess, she avoids the mess. Just like when she makes a mess, she avoids her mess. Okay? So I did not want to do this, but I'm going to have to, because I cannot leave this like this. I cannot leave this like this. Even getting my daughter dressed this morning, just getting her a pair of socks that match. Okay? Socks all over the place, all on the floor. You just emptied all the socks on the floor. Okay? And the funny thing is, her mother did a load of laundry last night, and she's like, "Oh, I did a load of laundry. I fold them up and I put them away. That's one load, all right." And again, and I said to her, I said, that's good that you do that, but you have all these other clothes that's folded up, that's clean, that are on the floor. Okay, so now I have to spend my weekend washing all these clothes over again because they're on the floor. All right, and my daughter's looking for socks. She's not going to her socks container. She's digging through clothes on the floor to look for socks, and which is ridiculous. And again, her mother don't see anything wrong with that, because you know she's the adult version. This is where my daughter gets it from. Okay, and so I got to document this stuff, because again, it just shows you where her priority is. And again, an example of these modern women, they're living the what is called the they're living in the lost value system. Okay, where the things that should be important is not important, and the things that shouldn't be important is more important. Okay, so there you have it. I just again just want to show, And then she's like, Alyssa needs therapy. I said, Alyssa don't need therapy. I mean, yes, she needs therapy, but therapy doesn't start with her. It starts with you, the mother. This is where she gets the behavior from, because of what she sees. Okay, this is where she gets the behavior from. And if the mother's not doing anything about it, okay, and I have to come here every once in a while and have to do this, with my bad back. So by the end of the day, I'm going to be in pain, a lot of pain. That means that, I'm not going to be as mobile as I should be. And I have, I think she's coming back Sunday. So for the next 2 days, you know, I have to basically just move at a very, very slow pace. Okay? And again, so when you have a parent who takes no accountability, no responsibility, and put everything on the kids as it's their fault, as if the kids raised them, and this is what happens when you have kids raising themselves. They grow up to be dysfunctional adults who don't know any better. This is the program that they've been doing for the past 3 decades, particularly on these modern day Negro women. Okay, this is what it is. And so what happens is that the children are the ones end up suffering when they grow up into adulthood. They get into relationships. They're dysfunctional. The relationship becomes dysfunctional because they're dysfunctional. They don't know how to operate in a functional relationship and in a functional setting. Too many single moms, particularly in the Negro community. right? And they don't understand that they're being conditioned that way. It is a plan that the white races has implemented within our community, and they've conditioned the minds of our women, the vast majority of them, okay? And I say the vast majority of them because 80% of single children, of household where the mothers run the household, 80% are single-headed household head by women. And the vast majority of the children go into adulthood, the vast majority have negative outcomes. Okay? Now there are a few out there who may have positive outcome, but those are very few. They're not the majority. They're not even the average. They're the few. They're what you call unicorns. All right? And so when I try to talk to her about this stuff, she doesn't want to hear it. She just ignore it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it. This is why she doesn't. And I ask her every time. I said, I need you to check underneath her bed every couple of days to see what she's doing. See what kind of mess she's making underneath her bed. Okay? And she wouldn't even do it. Had she done what I asked, okay, it would never get like this. Well, maybe, knowing her. But at least, I would have asked her to at least have her clean it up. Okay? Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is a 9-year-old child that's behaving like this, that's doing stuff like this. Look at this. Look underneath her computer desk. It's disgusting. On top of her computer desk, it's disgusting. And I keep telling her mother, stop buying these arts and craft paints and stuff like that and then leaving it to where she can get her hands on it. Because you're not paying attention. But, they don't listen to men. This has been the history of these modern day women. Okay? As men, when we tell them the truth, they don't want to hear the truth. And I said to her, I said, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you, whether you feel turned off or whether you feel ill or sick, whatever, I don't give a shit. You need to know the truth, okay? I'm not telling you. I don't tell you lies, okay? And it's sad that they've conditioned them to where they don't want to hear the truth. All right, and they're raising children to be dysfunctional, particularly young boys and girls. And when they get older, right, the women are the men that they have a relationship with, women they have a relationship with, if it's boys, they're dysfunctional. Children don't learn if you don't teach them. And this is what these modern day women fail to understand. They expect children to raise themselves. Well, you see what happens when children end up raising themselves. Okay? And as much as I try to do, it's not enough. Talk to you guys in the next video.